What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be making some baked tofu tenders with a sweet barbecue dipping sauce, so let's get right into it. So I'm starting off by adding 1 cup of panko breadcrumbs into a bowl, a half teaspoon of paprika, half teaspoon of garlic powder, a half teaspoon of onion powder, 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt, and 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. In the next bowl, I'm adding a half cup of cornstarch, 1 cup of unsweetened almond milk, and 1 tablespoon of Frank's red hot sauce. And here I have a block of tofu. I'm just slicing them into strips, and I have the tofu sitting between 2 plates with a cast iron skillet on top of it so I can drain the water out for about 30 minutes. I'm just sprinkling the tofu with some black pepper and garlic powder. So I'm dipping it into the wet mixture, then into the dry mixture, back into the wet mixture, and the dry mixture again. I like to give it a double coating so it's nice and crispy. And here I have an aluminum pan. I'm just adding a little less than 1/4 cup of vegetable oil so it can get crispy while it's baking in the oven. And when it's done, I baked it at 400 degrees for 25 minutes on each side. And for the dipping sauce, I'm adding 3 tablespoons of vegan mayonnaise, 2 tablespoons of barbecue sauce. I'm using Sweet Baby Ray's, 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard, 1 teaspoon of Frank's red hot sauce, and 2 teaspoons of agave. So I'm going to eat what's left of my tofu tenders because my sister devoured them. These are so good. I wanted to talk about the world and like how everything is right now with this whole coronavirus situation. I'm seeing that a lot of people are just vibrating at a level of fear. You know, people are afraid to come around each other, afraid to give each other a hug, afraid to step out of the house, walking around wearing masks on their face. And by all means, if you feel like wearing a mask is the best thing and it protects you and it makes you feel better about this whole situation, then do it. But what I'm trying to get at here is that the very thing that attracts negative situations into your life and lowers your immune system is fear, is negative emotion. Okay. So if people would just chill out and just be at peace, be in the present moment, be as happy as they can be, then things would be much better, because constantly posting about the coronavirus and talking about it, honestly, that's just giving more energy to the situation. And I do believe in energy. I believe in the law of attraction. I believe what you think about comes into your reality. And talking about it and having fear about this whole situation is what's bringing these negative experiences into people's lives. My dog is just staring at me because he wants some of this. Bentley, you cannot have any of these. I believe that the best medicine and the best way to stay healthy is to have a healthy mind. And you can't have a healthy mind if you're constantly in a state of fear, if you're constantly worried about the state of the world and watching the news. Like, why are you watching the news? This doesn't serve you. The news is created to scare you. It is. It's created to put fear in you. When people are in fear, they're easily controlled. Oh my gosh, my battery's about to die. But yeah, when you watch the news, that's just to control you. It's just to make you scared. The news just highlights all of the negative things that happen in the world, and the good stuff they really talk about. They don't tell you that most people that get this virus survive from it. Yeah, there are some people that have died and got really, really sick, but prayers go out to those people. That is serious. But for the average person, there really isn't much to fear. Just live your life. Be happy. Be in the present moment. go outside. I go for walks every day. I see children out there playing. I see families out there barbecuing. And, those are the happy people. Those aren't the ones that are just trapped in the house, afraid to, step outside. Because so many people just believe everything that authorities say, everything that the media says. They want you to be afraid. They want you scared. They want you... I forgot about this. They want to separate you from other people. I don't know. I honestly don't know what's going to happen after this. I've been hearing some talk about mandatory vaccinations and like how, I don't know, but I'm not scared. And that's why I, no matter what, I just focus on being in the present and doing things that make me feel happy. Being out in nature. I know there's a lot of woke people out there, a lot of people that just see situations like this differently, that are, trapped at home and they have to deal with their relatives that are just ignorant and are constantly in a state of fear and bringing up this, negative scenario, not making anything better. Like, honestly, if you're in that situation, try your best to just get out the house. If they're talking about it, walk away. I wouldn't even engage in conversations like that with them. I'm not saying don't be cautious, of course. Wash your hands, make sure you wash your clothes. Of course, be careful. Be safe. Eat healthy, think healthy. But what I'm saying is, what's happening is happening, and there's nothing that anyone can do about it, so there's no point in living your life in fear or in anxiety. There's no point in doing that, because really there's nothing you can do about it. Just live your life. Stop talking about it. Don't watch the news and social media feeds that just feed that negative energy toward you, constantly talking about it, constantly talking about, the people that are dying and not highlighting the good things. That a lot of people are recovering and most people don't even have it. We gotta make this dipping sauce and the tofu. So right now, the world is at a state of awakening, and the choice is yours, honestly. You can either be on the side of fear, the lower vibration, or you can be on the side of love. We are one universe. Universe means one song. We're all supposed to be, together. In everything together. And how can that be if, people are trying to separate us? Do you not know this is all a part of a plan? That everything that they said was going to happen before this even happened is happening now. But instead, people are turning against their own brother, their own sister, their own mother, their own daughter, their own son. Domestic violence cases on the rise. Families not even wanting to be around other family members unless they believe in what they believe in. Afraid they're going to get them sick. It doesn't have to be that way. You can choose love. You can choose to be happy. You can choose to be in the present moment. I know a lot of people think that if they don't watch the news and they don't stay informed, that they're going to, potentially get this virus, but that's not how it really works. The truth is, you only get sick, you only attract negative experiences into your life by how you feel, by the energy you're putting out into the world. That comes back to you. So don't let fear win, because honestly, when you're afraid and you're constantly talking about it, you are letting fear win. And honestly, you need to choose love. I choose love. So there's honestly a ton more that I could have said, but I don't want this video to get carried away and get too long. So hope you enjoyed it. Make those tofu tenders, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.